Hi, Mark Romero here. Welcome to the Mark Romero Music Podcast. Very excited to be sharing with you today. I've noticed this trend recently with a lot of my group sessions and some of my one-on-ones. There's like this really prevalent frequency or energy of inadequacy, of somehow not being enough. And obviously, doing the work that I do, I encounter this quite often. And why do we get into this frequency range? Why do we get into this emotional state where somehow, some way, we're unlimited in our potential? We don't feel that we're extraordinary. And we get this sense that somehow, some way, we're broken or not deserving or somehow fall short of some kind of mark that's been imposed upon us. And nothing could be further from the truth. And if we truly want to expand into being the magnificent expression of life that we truly are, we have to let go of that energy, that sense of not being enough, of somehow being inadequate. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to kind of create a space, perhaps maybe somewhere in your life you're feeling inadequate, like maybe you don't have the skill or the ability or the talent or the beauty to be able to go do something or accomplish something or be something in your own experience. And I want to ask you probably the most empowering question of them all. Are you willing to let go of that story? Are you willing to let go? Because that story is a work of fiction. It's not the truth, but you've made it real with your belief structures. So, are you willing to step into your power and your ability to move energy, which really is what everything comes down to, and to let go of that frequency of inadequacy out of your field so that you can begin to bring into your experience things that are more in alignment with who you really are, because who you are is truly magnificent and unlimited in your potential. So it reminds me of one of my favorite stories. I got an email from a woman said, "Is there any way you can make a song to make my husband a better man?" And it's like still one of my favorites. So that song would be playing in the house all the time here. And the fact is that I could play the most beautiful piece of music in the universe, but if your husband's not willing to become a better man, it's not going to matter. And that's why it's so important to set intention. So are you willing? You don't need to know how, so don't even go there. But are you willing to let go of the feelings that you have within yourself that you're somehow inadequate or not good enough? So with that being said, I want you to get connected to that frequency. Where are you feeling that? Get connected to that and just breathe it out and let it go while I play this little piece to help you release. Just breathe deeply. Take another deep breath. Just breathe it out, let it go. So once again, just take a nice deep cleansing breath, open mouth, just let it go. You are made up of the same magical substance that set this whole universe in motion. You are a magnificent, unlimited expression of life, of divine energy. The time has come for all of us to remember that truth and to let go of these feelings of not enoughness, of inadequacy. But also remember this, you have the ability to master your own emotional energy. And so when those feelings arise, when you get put in a situation where maybe you're not sure if you're talented enough or good enough or smart enough to do something, just connect to that feeling, allow yourself to feel it, and breathe it out and let it go. And by letting go of that lower density stuff, we begin to open up to a whole new possibility of what we can evolve and emerge into. So I want to continue to encourage you to step into your mastery and remember who you really are. So thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. Hey, if you need any help in deepening your transformation or your healing work, please feel free to send me an email at support@markromeromusic.com, or you can also put a note on any of the social media platforms and I'll definitely respond back to you. And we can have a conversation and explore the possibility of how you can continue to raise yourself to new heights. And tap into who you really are. So thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I hope you have a happy and harmonious day.